Wait, you see a lot of pride going forth in the other days, man. Mockers, scoffers, people walking according to their own lust. And which they really don't understand that there's a day of judgment coming. There's a time called Jacob Trump, man. That we warn you about. That's what you should fear, but as you see, many Israelites don't fear the report. That's a plague of the mind as well, not fear, man. Because without fear, there's no way to be apart from a nigga. You see the grace and mercy of how about you on side these times, man. Apart. Yeah.
It says, "And will judge me according to my ways, and recompense upon thee all thy abominations."
Yeah, so the Lord's going to judge you according to your ways, man. You should be seeking to be part from your transgression in time. Right? Because the Lord has a countenance on this life, from this life, and also your past life. And those sins have been covered in the time of justice. And that's when our child comes into play. See? Our child was sent forth to eliminate you from death, of not being able to pay the legal law, man. You know? But like it's like you live in what?
It says in verse 4, "My eye shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense thy lands upon thee, thy abominations shall be in the midst of thee."
Things come upon you, then you're gonna know that it was the Lord Yahweh by Shemashah that brought these things. Why? Because you got the prophets out here telling you that these things are gonna happen in His name, according to the famine, rain sword, right? The anarchy, sedition, the collapse of society, the blackout. You're gonna know that it was Yahweh by Shemashah because you heard it from the Israelite first. Speaking in the name of Yahweh by Shemashah. That's what it means when it says, "Thus saith the Lord." Yeah.
It says, "The end is come, the end is come, and watching for thee, behold, it is come."
Yes, we at the end, man. The end of who? Esau evil. See that? It ain't the end of the world, man. Scripture says that the world shall abide forever. But it's going to be a transition of rulership. Right up king. Which the Israelites have next. From our Lord Yahweh Shah. You know?
This is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 12. It says, "Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon. Make the watch strong. Set up the watch."
Ooh, make the watch strong. He said, "Okay, watch." See, so it's standing. It's being lifted up. That's the decree of Yahweh by Shemashah Shah. That's the banner's being raised, man. Yeah?
It says, "Set up the watchmen, prepare the ambush.
Yep.
For the Lord Yahweh Shah hath both devised and done that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon."
Against the inhabitants of Babylon. That's future tense right there. Pretty much it's already happening in heaven, but you got a cloud in the earth. Ultimately, this place will be ambushed by nuclear missiles, man. Every side. That's what we warned you about. The great day of Yahweh by Shemashah. But you will see missile shots from Russia, China, and all these various different nations, including the EU nations who are in league with USA right now. America, you got Trump, you know, Trump is pretty much beefing with Canada, beefing with Mexico, he done hold Mexico though. She bowed her head real quick because she didn't want to be starved out through the sanctions that America bring against her. See, because Mexico really does need America to buy their drugs, and they really do need America to buy their avocados, you know? Like, so Mexico bend the neck to America easy. Canada ain't gonna so much bend the neck so easily to America because you gotta remember the House of Esau is divided against itself. So it's pride coming from those Canadians. Like Mexico, that's just the figurehead that woman being a so-called Israel, you know, abound in it, you know. Probably, hey, put this one. But basically, what you're seeing is Trump stirring the pot. The Lord got Trump stirring the pot up. Sign up on all these different legislations, executive orders, you know, tariffs on different nations, even including the EU, man. There's more to this. Yeah.
Hey, come. I don't know if y'all come on, but he on the right side, he'll get his shit holding the right sign up for, I don't know if y'all just come on, but it's just I'm talking about the dude.
Hey, that if you don't know what we're talking about, don't interrupt.
No,
Let the Spirit speak, man. Let the Spirit speak. All right, this is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 13. And it says, O thou that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasure.
That's America.
Yeah, because when you go into the waters
are the people. The sea, because water is a representation of the sea of the people.
all right, they dwelleth upon many waters, as brothers say, that's America. It's having its garrisons in all of these places. That's how they're able to establish their influence throughout the world, through them setting up garrisons through the strength of the sword. You see? That's why everybody always bow, they bow their head to them, right? All right? It says, O thou that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures, thine end is come, and the measure of thy covetousness. Woo! If I can get it for you, you got it. This is in the NLT. All right? It says, this is Jeremiah 51 and 13 in the NLT. You are a great city by a great river, a great center of commerce, but your end has come. The thread of your life is cut.
And somebody, I mean, add that this is commerce, we're showing you that America is really heavy into trade. The World Trade Center is not in Africa, it's not in Britain, it's here in America. Showing you this is going to be the center stage.
Said by a great river.
That's it.
Yeah, because what? America has ports on its eastern coast, on its western coast, even on its southern coast, it has ports. All right, you got Alabama, you got Florida, you got the Gulf of Mexico, you got New Orleans. All of these ports bring in heavy imports and it's heavy exports that come out of these places, right? All right, I read that. Yeah, Mississippi River, come. Yeah, oh boy, that was the end all be all for that technology boom, man. It was Mississippi River, you know, fighting over that thing, but all right, Jeremiah 51 and 13 in the NLT. You are a city by a great river, a great center of commerce, but your end has come. Yeah,
I'm saying like America, like you mentioned, like America is a consumer nation. Man. People bring their products to America to get rich. Then the dollar holds the weight, you know. Like in China, a pair of J's in China may cost what, $16 like that. But bring to America, you can flip that shit for like 200. Man. All eyes crazy in America. So that's why you nations bring their product into America to get a great gain. That's how they become rich. But in return, they had to take on American philosophy. That's how they became drunk. If they didn't take on their philosophy, they would put tariffs on them. You know, they would send economic hitmen, you know, to bring forth their order. They would eliminate certain authorities. Yeah, that's the hammer of the earth right there. Yes, these tariffs that Trump is putting on these countries, they really do feel it because I got a Jake, he's finna go take a trip to Thailand, so Taiwan. He's finna go to Taiwan. You know, they big on electronics. Well, I'm finna send a little money because it's tax season. Hey, I'm finna get shit on the dollar, man. Pennies on the dollar type stuff. Because there they can't make no money off of it. The place where they make the Jordan shoes, he said he went down there last year. He said he bought 40 pounds of shoes. What's the shoe? The McFly's. Back to the Future. Them shit's going for $200 down there, but niggas paying $10,000 for them up in there. The J's that Jake be killing over, it's $5 down there. You can go to a warehouse and they got every shoe that's ever been created and they paying $5 for it. Because it's created. They make their money when they send it over here to America. You niggas buy it, man. So yeah, these sanctions be hurting these countries, man. That's why the Lord called it the great center of commerce. Look at the entertainment industry. The greatest entertainment field comes out of America. All of the reasonings for commerce is going to come to an end. I'll read back for the book. It says, you are a city by a great river, a great center of commerce, but your end has come. The thread of your life is cut. That's what verse is that?
Verse 13, Jeremiah 51 and 13, but I'll read back up for you because it goes all into America.
Verse 7.
Jump to verse 7. Jeremiah 51:7. He says, flee out of the midst of Babylon, deliver every man his soul.
Yeah, flee out of the midst of Babylon, man. I think it's verse 6, but yeah, the Israelites flee out of the midst of America, man.
Yes, a lot, verse 6. A lot.
Live every man his soul, man. Because basically, hey, your soul, a lot of years like souls are captive within America. Which means that your hope, your trust is in this place continually, man. So the only way you're gonna be able to deliver yourself is if you'll be given eye salve to see far above America, far beyond America, shall I say. Which the Lord is speaking about the kingdom trying to set up when this place is destroyed, man. And the only way you can pretty much gravitate to that belief is by you subscribe to the testimony of Yahweh Shai. And that's how you free your soul. Not by you taking a fucking flight. You hear about the news coming, but you take a flight to Egypt or Israel, you know what I'm saying? Overseas, try to escape. No. Escape by your mind. And then also you have
Continue. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of Yahweh's vengeance.
This is the time. How do you know it's the time? Well, first and foremost, you got to prophesy. Jeremiah 28:8. Prophesied against many countries of war, evil, pest. That's what we're doing, man. We're telling you the counsel of the Lord before it comes forth. So what we're speaking right now, you should really take heed, man. And this ain't just no regular sign to see man raised up. You need to understand the Bible. Prophecy. All right? America's in the eyesight of the Heavenly Father, how about shop for destruction, man. So you don't want to be cut off in America by not taking heed. You got it, bro.
For this is the time of Yahweh's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense.
A recompense, all right? Which means to pay back. Why is the Lord going to pay America back? Well, because of the atrocity done to the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, man, which are the children of the Most High, the Israelites. He that touches you, touches the apple of his eye. You see? So we see the Lord judging America as we speak, man. As we speak, we start to see America break down the infrastructure, the economy, right? Again, going back to that confusion and perplexity. People not knowing what the hell is going on. You got pestilence arising. Talks of World War III. Everything's a build up to the great destruction of America. It's still coincide with the great deliverance of the Israelites. You don't get elect.
It says, Babylon hath been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand. They have made all the earth drunk.
See? A golden cup in the hand of the Lord that made all the earth drunk. Going back to the hammer of the earth, pretty much America pushes forth their democracy, or doers on will. We got women's reparation running rapid in the east. No one has heard of such a thing, man. But why is that happening? Because America is threatening these different nations. If they don't bow down to the order, then they're going to send terrorists, they're going to send hitmen, economic hitmen, and they're going to punish their economy. So basically, they had no choice but to drink the cup, man. See? But now when the time when America's been exposed, and then these nations begin to turn their back against America.
It says, Babylon hath been a golden cup in Yahweh Shai's hand. They made all the earth drunk.
Yeah, it's the last Revelation 17. Go into that. What you got it, bro?
All right. It says, the nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad.
Right, so they become foolish. You go into the word mad, it means foolish, man. Yeah. And in return, they become actually physically mad, like pissed off. You know?
They drunk up a cup of democracy.
Yeah.
They drunk up a cup of feminism. All of a sudden, these nations are feeling the effects. Now these nations are feeling the effects of what it is to live the American way, to move by an Edomite standard of living, man. Now the women in that is crime is at an all-time high. You got people towing choppers in China, and they're illegal. Like they making bamboo guns, knocking each other off with marbles, man.
Yeah, very serious.
Because guns illegal now, they doing marble buys, putting taking eyes out and shit. All do because what? They drunk of the philosophy of America. They allow what? American videos and movies to be sold in their marketplace. Now these people are just as bugged out. Yeah,
So I don't know if y'all saw the video. I think Apostle Kwan did a video a while back. There was a hurricane. I forgot what that was, but it was a bitch. I think when a hurricane came through, like after she was twerking and shit, in a foreign nation. I forgot what that was, man. Like Trinidad or something. Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah, but they show you how the philosophy of America have made the inhabitants drunker, man. You know, you got Elon out here twerking. You know, you got people from the east out here twerking, man. Booty shorts on.
Obadiah chapter 1, verse 7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought me even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee.
There's no more wisdom to you, because basically, man, like Esau's counsel is going to bring him down. He thinks he's doing his own will. He's sanctioning his nation. You know, he's pushing forth his might. He doesn't know that his own counsel will backfire against him. Everyone who was in confederacy with him, even the EU nation, are going to come up against America. See? So Lord got his name in trick bag because he's rolling stone, and what the scripture say about rolling stone, it shall fall back upon you. You know? That's a paraphrase.
I continue on this. This is more good. It says, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee.
Have deceived and prevailed against thee. That's what's going to happen. They're going to prevail against America, man. See?
Now, I want to get it into somebody. Alright, in the NLT, it says, all your allies will turn against you. They will help to chase you from your land. They will promise you peace while plotting to deceive and destroy you. And that's what you did. That's what you got. I'm tired of you. He punched you in the stomach. He slapped you in the back of the head. He took your coat. Hey, the nation is pissed, man. Alright? It says, and they will promise you peace while plotting to deceive you. And to destroy you. Your trusted friends will set traps for you and you won't even know about it.
Yeah, you won't know about it. Like you say, that he eat that bread.
thy bread have laid a boom under thee.
They didn't eat that bread. Where's that bread going into, man? That's going into the dollar. The dollar rules all. That's the dominant currency right now. So they got, like the brother said, like, you got to bring formula. They know that the dollar is over right now, but they formulating a plan to overcome the dollar. So if they can overthrow the dollar, yeah, America's fucked. They're fucked. So that's what's happening behind the scenes, because America doesn't really understand what's going on. Babylonians out here. Of course, it's the elite. On the left-hand side, it's orchestrating all this, but these everyday motherfuckers, you know, you see the media, man, they don't really know what the fuck going on, man. You know? They don't know that they're laying themselves into a trap, snap, their own principle, cast them down. You know?
Pride. It's all due it goes back to Esau's pride. It says, there is none understanding in it. Esau, the reason these nations was able to make these backdoor deals, he actually thought everybody was so afraid of him, or everybody loved him. He believed in his own, what's it called, delusion of grandeur. He suffered from delusion of grandeur. Pride got him in this place. The ultimate prophecy put him in this situation. Okay? It says, shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter.
That's what's going to happen. They're going to be cut off by slaughter. And that's it. It said, the mighty man of Judah shall be dismayed.
Those German warriors, they're some of the most ferocious Edomites that you will run into, those German and those Russians. Those are serious stocks of Edomites. Alright, it says those shall be enslaved. That every one of the mountains and something like that cut off by slaughter. So Esau's going to ultimately bring his own demise, because the Germans, it brought forth the what was it called? The atomic bomb with Albert Einstein. Alright? These are all those figureheads. Who brought forth the idea? Who created that Smith? It was the German, huh? It was the German astrophysicist. Astroscience, whatever you call it. It says, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee.
For thy violence against thy brother Jacob. That's why the Lord is setting niggas up, man. Because what you did unto the Hebrew Israelites, man, slavery, shadow slavery, shadow broad across the four corners of the devil. Here's the surgery for them said these motherfuckers can't go here and shit. You've been subject to others, man. You know, that's a long ass time. I'm saying it's a short time, but blessed. It's a long time. You gotta pay for that.
It says, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
Your shame first for the country. Being exposed, man. It's certain lifted up. See? The first cross would be exposure. Edomites being the devil, then American atrocities being lifted up as well. Yeah, that.
It is Lamentations 4 verse 1. It says, how's the Lord will heal? How's the Lord? Lamentations 4:21. It says, rejoice and be glad, O Lord of Edom, and what is in the land of Uz.
Yeah, rejoice and be glad, man, because the Lord got some questions on every other got.
It says, the cup also shall pass through unto me.
Yeah, the cup represents slavery. So the Lord understands slavery. Everybody was 49, go to that. 49, 47.
Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunk.
Yeah, that's somebody's Israelite, man. We're supposed to be a righteous people above all things, but again, we went off, right? We had to drink that cup of slavery. Fresh. Then I asked you, by your nation. Oh, yeah.
It says, have assuredly drunken, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?
Yeah, who is they he talking about? So-called white man. The Lord had to get the fuck out of our ass. What you think we're going to be able to escape? What the fuck you did to us? You don't think so? So the Lord's going to balance it out. He's going to let us get our hands on you when the word to come. Just like in your word, you got us under your foot. The word to come, you're going to be up under our foot. And it starts with the destruction of America. You know? So we had to drink that cup. But here it is. The Lord said, back in Lamentations 1:21, you know? Hey, live it up, nigga. Live it up. Because you got that cup coming to you as well. You want to drink on the bread.
Yeah, it says, Lamentations 4:21, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunk, and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion, who will no more, he will no more carry thee away into captivity.
It's heavy. The Lord's not going to carry us away into captivity ever again. Affliction should not arise a second time. See? But this right here is only dealing with the elect. You still got Jacob's trouble, but fathers being delivered and being taken back to captivity. This is it. This is the last rodeo, man. Pick that up.
It says, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sin.
And that's it. The Lord said, he will visit your iniquity. It makes the second chapter, I think the 6th chapter. The inquisition being made to the council of the devil. What you have done, man. And Luke 24 goes to the fact that we should be given over to the Gentiles in the time of the Gentiles. To the end of your rulership, the devils and the by the sea will be exposed, man. Be brought up on charges. That's why we're crying out to the Heavenly Father, how am I from shot? Ultimate judge is praying for justice. So we see why you motherfuckers is worried, talk about disinformation. Disinformation because you're scared of the judgment that's prophesied. You see everything else happening. For the prophet, that's why you believe in scripture. So that's why you also trying to disapprove of it. You're trying to prove it overthrow the prophet. But it's not going to happen, man. You know? The council of the Lord shall stand, so eventually the Lord's going to come back and judge the devil. So the second Thessalonians, the second chapter. And when he be revealed, the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, then shall his throne be right in his stomach. That's happening in secret, man.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, and verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir.
Set thy face against Mount Seir, man. Praying Mount Seir, the angel day, Genesis 36 and 8. Esau is Edom. He dwelt in Mount Seir with the paraphrase. See, this represents the throne of Esau, which is the American day. Yeah?
And prophesy against it.
And prophesy against it. Commandment. Lord said, hey, speak against America. Tell the standard, the brother mentioned earlier, tell them the standard. You know? Tell America that she's going to be fucking destroyed. Babylon's going to be destroyed by nuclear fire. You saying this to play out live, real time, man, live before your eyes. You got it up.
Say unto it, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against it. I will stretch out my hand against it.
You know, God bless America. You know.
It says, Say unto it, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against it.
America, I am against you. That's what the Lord said. He's against America. Ain't no way you can rehabilitate this motherfucker, man. The Lord got it set out for destruction. He's against this place. Got it?
I will stretch out my hand against it.
I was shot. Got it?
I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste. Thou shalt be desolate.
City. See? City. made these cities waste. Why you think we talk about nuclear destruction? How else can your cities be laid waste, man? Yes, now they have it.
Y'all shall know that I am the Lord, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
Like he said, and then shalt thou know that I am the Lord. That's how the Lord gonna get his glory, man, by destroying the rebel. Same way he got it after destroying ancient Egypt, he didn't completely destroy, but he brought them down to his knees, to the dust. And his fame grew after that. That's the same thing that's playing out right now with modern day Eastern America, man. The Lord gonna bring fame into his name. Yeah.
He says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, shed the blood of the children of Israel, by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, and the time of their iniquity had an end.
He had a perpetual hatred. If you want to go hard, the Lord put a curse on that serpent, man. He said, don't put enmity to Eve and thy seed. You know, and that tree through Cain and Abel, Esau and Jacob, here we are today. Same shit playing out. You know? But the Lord is pretty much, hey, he's gonna cut off the motherfuckers from oppressing us, man. See, there was always opposition between Esau and Jacob. It's possible you can't get around it. You motherfuckers trying to find this Esau, you're not gonna find it, man. The system is not tailored for you. Because it's still bullshit. Hey, one should be stronger than the other. You know? One should be the master of the other. That's what Esau trying to stop. Jacob is prophesied to be the master over Esau. His Lord, man. You think the devil's going to be able to put these so-called blacks like $10 in the back? I don't think so. I don't think so, man. What do you think he's motivated by? Why do you think the New World Order is taking place? Israel, you know, is taking action for the Dutch Revolution. He needs that control to continue ruling, man.
Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, will prepare thee into blood, blood shall pursue thee.
Yeah, Isaiah 14, 21, he goes to prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of the fall. They did not rise or possess the land, you know, or build the world, the cities once again. So this preparation is coming in the form of thermonuclear fire. Alright? That's that great slaughter. We'll have a sacrifice in our doing. Isaiah the 34th chapter. See? So that's why you hear that talks about nuclear war. The Lord's getting ready to fulfill that right there. See? You got it up.
Since thou hast not hated blood, the blood shall pursue thee.
Esau got a fucking blood verse to keep Israelites. Negro Latino Native American. He gets off and says, destroy. And in return, you niggas want to see this thing like you. Behind the scenes, these niggas setting up your destruction. Hey, switch leaves, smooth words, switch spoken. You know? Behind the scenes, hey, there's a judge to get rid of you niggas. I got one thing real quick.
This is Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye, depart, for this is not your rest.
Yo, rise, man. Rise from what they did. State, Ezekiel 37. It speaks about how the sinew, the bones put together the sinew, you know, but there was no breath to them. Which means that they had no doctrine and standard in the council. How about it? No shot, man. They didn't have Holy Spirit. You know?
Black man. You know, Jake tried to fuck up against this guy, but fucking up against this guy and it ain't rooted in your how about shit, it's going bad.
And he's gonna grab up, you know, Israelites. You know? That's my higher level. Black. You got IUIC, who else you got, man? ISUK, PLCC, rap niggas, Card, you know? No motherfucking do, man. Don't tell niggas. You know, you niggas ain't got no fucking breath, man. You don't got the Holy Spirit, you know? So pretty much, man, hey, the Lord is calling the elect to arise up out of that dead state into the part. That's key, the part. Are you ready? don't want to see me out of the midst of Babylon. Live in every man's soul. See, you niggas can't depart from the ways of America. That's why you incorporate the world with the truth.
They're trying to get the world to attach on to them, so they can feel as if though the Lord is dealing with them. They're like, nah, man, let's stop all that punk faking ass shit, man. If I don't get, if you don't get one follower, man, who gives a damn, man? I'm going to see like they got here trying to get the world, get the love of the world. Man, you gonna die with the world, man. Simple, bro.
Say that all that work they do, be seen them in. You know what I'm saying?
I hope they gonna validate you. Yeah, we really like them. We like having the love of the world validate you, man. Who cares, man? They still put Yahweh Shah on the cover. Romans chapter 12 and verse 2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
Hey, be not conformed to this world. Don't go with the fashion of this world. Don't try to bring the word into the truth. You gotta put it apart. This means to be reborn in the spirit, man. But now you don't dwell on earthly things. These things don't motivate you, they don't inspire you. But now your thought is in the heaven, and that's all you think about every day and all day, man. God to exalt you to the heavenly state. Hope the salvation in the kingdom of heaven. Everything else don't fucking matter, man.
That ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High.
A lot of Israelites can't do that. They don't know the perfect will of the Most High. You know, which is to destroy America and save his people. You know, that. You got niggas talking about the Lord and they come back and gather all Israelites. No. Not at all. That's the elect.
Prophecy being in motion, man. You know, just going back to the little point. That lets you know the truth is simple. Yeah, it says, for my people elect, now that they have not known me, if you niggas that put on fringe shows, you don't really know the Lord, man. You're in the middle of a goddamn protest, man. You know, jumping up and down and shit, man. When anything can happen out there, man. The Lord can release his judgment or anything out there, man. You know, but that shows you again, you niggas don't know the Lord because what? You lack wisdom, man.
Yeah, because these niggas are corn on mine. Like they said, like, you got niggas they marching, they got friends on, busting the sand, and they put a 9 on the side, whatever the fuck it is, man. 40, whatever it is. Putting on for your house side. Nah, nigga, you know they building that car down this shit, bro.
This is finishing off Micah 2 and 10. It says, arise ye and depart, but this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction.
And a lot of Israelites have made America your rest. By not subscribing to this truth by default, your mindset is what in America, and that's shown by your personality. You know? You niggas see the fame, clout, numbers. Instead of the truth from Yahweh by my son, that shows that you're of the world. But it says that this place will destroy you, even with a sore destruction. Going back to not being cut off your neck, man. You're not willing to depart. You don't want to dead yourself here, man. You don't want to crucify your soul here, your spirit. Become dead to this world, to live in your house shop. You want to keep the world and say that I'm still serving the Lord at the same time. It doesn't work that way, man. You know?
Romans 8 and 5, it says, for they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh.
They that have the flesh, mind the things of the flesh. Want to be seen, like you mentioned, brother. Like marching the parade with friends on. Want to show out, want to be seen. I got the tool on me and shit. You know? But you disregard the scripture. You could say, fall in the motor. Why the fuck you wear the goddamn, who's that? What kind of word is it? Yeah, whatever. Flag got shit to do with Israel, man. Why the fuck you supporting that? That's on the world.
Yeah. That's good. Like you said, the Mexican flag. They ain't got shit to do with Israel, man. You know what I mean? That's totally the fashion of the world, man. You know what I mean? Like the Lord salute the Mexican flag and shit. No, man. You niggas are, again, of the flesh.
You got a nigga here burning it like a slab, and he'll told up the fucking.
It says, again, for they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh. It says, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit.
What's the spirit? The spirit is the word. St. John 6:2. You know, that's what makes you alive. But the truth about the whole side, man, is this world contains two things. They walk for certain things of the flesh. You know? You're not going to be walking according to your own will, man. A lot of you use like you missed that point, that key point right there. That's going to lead to a lot of your trouble.
They wait until that shake you up moment. They waiting for that bug out moment. They waiting for that alarm sound moment. He's trying to get the alarm moment. Freak out. No, man, the Lord is getting by this is 1 John 2:20. But ye have an unction from the Holy One, and ye know all things. In the year 2020, at the top of that year, what happened? Kobe died. Right? What happened after Kobe died? It was before Kobe died, because that's what ruled the month of January. It was the threat of World War III. Yeah, that ruled the headlines for the first 2 weeks of January until Kobe died, man. But look how serious the spirit of people were at the onset of that year. Look how serious it was. Like, oh man, this something. It was what was it? For lack of a better word, it was an eerie spirit throughout America and throughout the earth. People were really scared for a moment. They really was. Hey, could this be it? And then Kobe died. Okay, that shit with people up. And then he saw this one there inoculation. He blew it. But for a second, the people were waking up. The Lord is giving us that lunch. Yo, hey, that's something off about this. Let's run to the scripture. Let's get an understanding. This is leading back to everything is going back to getting into the scriptures again, man. Every J got something to say, J got a feeling, J got a thought, J got a know, but to what end all be all, nigga? It's supposed to lead to prophecy. Give me something that's gonna save me from tomorrow, huh? J can't do it.
Romans 8:6 says, for to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace.
Yes, carnal minded, that means that your mind is led by your carnality, your flesh. Things that appease your flesh, cause your eyes, you know, have a captain. You like how they march or how they teach, how they look. That'll drive you, that'll motivate you to fall down. You know? But when they speak, it doesn't have any effect on you. It doesn't matter what they teach. That's you being led by your flesh, man. You know? The Lord is not looking for the carnal Israelite. It's not guided by the Spirit. Because the Lord is about truth. I think 2/3 is not about the truth. That's why you strive to make it different being a doctor. You know? Seeking preeminence. You want self-validation. Niggas all emotions like they keeping the law. Nigga, you ain't keeping no law, nigga. You ain't keeping the law, nigga.
All right, this is 2 Corinthians 4:16. For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day.
Yeah, but the scripture say that the flesh is, it's good, but the flesh is so constantly, day by day, we're working, we're barging, we're putting out our flesh, the things that pertain to the flesh, and the spirit is growing. All right? That's the how we shall working within us. So we have to see the carnality in individuals out there who are not in the house shot. See? So by day, man, we're putting out the flesh, we're putting out more of the spirit. By default, we're gaining more understanding. We hate the own way. Yeah, ooh, that's bad. That's like, yeah, that's bad. Because you're supposed to hate your old self. A lot of you niggas love your old self. You like going back to your old record. I used to do this, I used to do that. You boasting that. Nah, yeah.
Roll down memory lane. Yeah, that memory lane.
I had the pole back there.
Good. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment.
Yeah, light affliction. They come with suffering, patience. You know what I'm saying? You gotta suffer this thing. You're gonna lose your status. You won't lose your status. You know, people looking at you crazy now, but you gotta endure this. Do the work of the Lord. But in the end, there's gonna be reward.
It says, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment.
But for a moment.
Hey, think it's your age. The scripture told us to do what? Constantly in season, out of season. Hey, it's warm right now, man. Hey, the winter's over with. Now the competition is gonna come back out. You feel me? We had a good run. So, what you say? Yeah, they finna bring the speakers out, the live phones finna come out, the sun chairs finna come out, you finna see the Israelite dress with the fans, you finna see it all. But the Lord said, for our light affliction, when we was going through in the winter, hey, we happy to have to get back in the sun. These niggas mad. You know, they gotta shake the dust off, get the rust off of them. Now, it's a lot of them, because they gotta get back up. It's just like a professional football player. Like I couldn't see myself get prepared up for the season, so I knew it was time to hang the team. So, you know, I couldn't get myself up for it. Like that's what they gotta go through. They go through this. We constant in season, out of season. You see? So it ain't no slow down for this. It ain't no like hell yeah, thank you, Lord, it's wrong with you. After a while, like right, it's perfect right now. Now and then it's gonna get super hot. It's gonna become unbearable. But it's a part of the light affliction.
Real quick, like you said, like it's here to keep us warm, man. Day in, day out, week in, week out, doing the same thing. You know, that's what the spirit do there.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 18 and verse 13. He that answereth a matter Proverbs chapter 18 and verse 14, The spirit of the man will sustain his infirmity.
The spirit. So that spirit that you have, it has to be sincere from the foundation, man. I want to finish until the end. I want to go out there and live. The Lord said he constantly sees a lot of seeds. I want to stand on the front line and break down the correct way. Even though it's an uncommon topic that people don't like to want to go into or address. Hey, it's a part of the doctrine. It's a part of the truth. I'm gonna break this down, man. And I'm gonna stand on it. Read that. So the spirit that I want to do the right thing for the Lord, man. Hey, whatever. I don't care about what he got to say, what she got to say, what they got to say. When the world come against me, I'm standing on that because, hey, from the beginning, from the jump, man, I wanted my spirit to be built like that, man. That's what we coming into. So the spirit of a man should sustain his infirmities through those cold ass days. Now the winter's over with. Now we in the spring. Now then it's gonna get hot. But we endured. Now brother gonna be sneezing, hawking, whatever. It comes with this season. But we out here. You understand about Bishop?
But a wounded spirit, who can bear?
But a wounded spirit, who can bear it? Once the spirit is wounded, you can bear nothing, man. And go ask Judas, man. When, hey, I don't want that blood money, then he knew, like, yup, I done fucked up you ready. You want to kill yourself, man. That's a wounded spirit, man. What did Saul want to do? How did Saul feel after David spared him for the second time, man? Saul was like, man, surely, man. Oh, dealing with me. Bring his clothes. Like, damn, I came against one of the righteousness, man. That's a wounded spirit, man. Peter? Yeah.
Peter denied Yahushua 3 times. But that's a part of a righteous man falling 7 times and getting back up. It's like that. Righteous man falling 7 times and getting back up. They'll like going to your short conversation. You can overthrow your mind like you offended me. Going off. That ain't the end all be all, man. You gotta get back up into the fight.
This is Proverbs chapter 20, verse 24, verse 16 in the NLT. The godly may trip 7 times, but they will get up again. But one disaster is enough to overthrow the wicked.
One disaster is enough to overthrow the wicked. You know? That's it.
Go through some shit. Lord can take it through something good. You'll throw the whole goddamn, you'll throw everything away, man. Faith and everything. I ain't worried. You know, I don't deserve it. No. The Lord brings you low just to build you back up. You gotta understand the process. You know? You gotta keep your mind throughout the trials and tribulations. That's why Mark 2 chapter comes into play. You know, so Lord, hey, prepare your soul for temptation. You're gonna be brought down low. Then again, hey, through the Holy Spirit, the Lord's gonna pick you back up. You know? A wicked nigga who is not of the elect, you're gonna be offended in himself over and over. He don't cast it in the truth. Everybody is offended. Persecuted for the word of sake. Here it is. Matter of fact, if a brother could hold that, bound by his word of sake. What is it? Matthew 13? I just going to listen. Matthew 13, 21 about the show. Not moved himself, but endured for a while. Yeah, that's a lot of these jakes, man. Because that was going into the startup. That's going into the third wheel shit. Like Matthew 13, 18, it says, "Give ye therefore the parable of the sower. If anyone hear the word of the kingdom understand if not, then cometh the wicked one and catcheth away that which is sown in his heart.
If Jake hearing the word, and for a second he listening, then some little noise or a ball, anything, just come and distract Jake. That goes spirit, man. Hey, Jake never had an opportunity to get the word in. Yeah?
He said, this is he which receives seed by the wayside. But he that receiveth seed into stony places, the same as he that heareth the word, and anon with joy receiveth it. Yet he have not rooted himself, but endureth for a while. But when tribulation and persecution arises because of the word, by and by he is offended.
And that's the example of all of these other ABC camps. Right? When particular level of persecutions come out, particular understandings need to be understood. These guys all of a sudden they back away. We're going to the great. We're going to the great doctrine. The men of the Lord are going to break it down the right way. So therefore Esau's bad you into a corner. You see? So our teachers should not be bad pushed into a corner. We're going to give you the proper breakdown. We're going to give you the proper understanding. Read that back, Bible shop.
God, it says, when tribulation and persecution arises because of the word, by and by he is offended.
He is offended. By and by. So here it is. Hey, your hair's supposed to be a certain way. Take it offended. Now all of a sudden, the elders don't got the truth. What's another offense? Another Baba had the great doctrine. It's another breakdown. The multiple women breakdown, having multiple wives. These things you're offended in because the world can't exist, and seeing that you will have a hard time making the world accept. Therefore, the world has a hard time accepting you. And because the world can't accept you, the Lord must not be giving you. No, we understand the Lord is dealing with us on this side. That the more the world hates us, the more that we understand the Lord is dealing. We're going to get some, cheat wrong, but the majority of the world is going to hate these breakdowns, right? They're going to come against you. So by and by, you're offended at the fact that you mean to tell me everybody ain't going to get on? Lord, I'm going back to Christianity. What you mean? What do you mean I can't wear dreadlocks? Now I'm back to the church. What do you mean? What do you mean you guys can deal with prostitutes? Hey, I've never heard of that breakdown. All of a sudden now they gotta go. Now they back to the Christian church, man, because they wife didn't agree with it. See? But what more for the heavier understanding? Hey, brother, you can't be poor. Hey, brother, you shouldn't talk. You shouldn't speak of your father in such a way. You shouldn't speak of your mother, and he just gives you an punishment because you're supposed to speak righteous according to your parents. Because this world has taught you, hey, to talk down on your parents. Because we catch the hell out of them, and I had to be reprimanded in such a way. It's like, hey, speak in a better way. They could be offended in just simple truth, man, or rebuke. And all of a sudden, Jake is out of the truth. Hey, you have to come out to camp during the months of November, December, January. You can't take those months off, even though it may be cold as hell in the state of Michigan. Are you offended at that you still got to go out? They are. So you don't get any work put out. You get no sheep fan during the cold months in Detroit unless you're under the flock of GMS. You do if you're in eyeglasses. You do if you're in high school. You do if you're in school system. You do if you're in Wi-Fi, whatever. And you're found in that spot. You do. So read that one more time.
Go on back. Matthew 13. Yet he have not risen himself, but endured for a while for tribulation and persecution arises because of the word. By and by he is defeated.
Yeah, that persecution of the word is coming, man. Now, when it's cool to be an Israelite right now because it's fast. But what will you claim to be an Israelite from the tribe of Levi when they're putting you up as a PDF file? Now, do you want to still be an Israelite? When they tell you, hey, if and we catch you out on the highways and byways, you just listen on the other side. What more for us teaching? You listen. Hey, we're arresting you now because you're helping inciting, you're helping supporting insightful rebellion against the government. Will you just come on the other side to listen, knowing that it could be a chance for you to get arrested? Will you join us in our protest? You know? These people won't, man. So you're offended. And every which way you want to look at this truth, Jake will find a way to be offended at the Lord to show and prove that you are not of his stock. You're not of his flock. Yeah.
This Matthew 11 and verse 6. Blessed is he whosoever shall not be offended in me.
It says blessed. So blessed, hey, for an individual to be worthy to be bowed before, that's what it is to be blessed. It says what happened?
It says, blessed is he whosoever shall not be offended in
So
me.
I'll make you a king and made you bow before, if you're not offended in me. If you're a total line, at every point in which the world can call the Lord offensive, if you will stand guard for Yahweh Shai, the Lord saying that you'll do what up?
Blessed is he.
You'll be blessed. You see, blessed. We're gonna make you a king. That thing that Jake always talking about, calling themselves throughout America, knowing that I ain't even the thing, Jake calling himself kings out here, man. But Jake just got down with a rib that's been ran through by 70 men. King David would never, King Solomon would never. But the Lord said he's gonna make us blessed if you properly break down the great doctrine, if you properly break down the Gentile doctrine. If you properly break down, it's okay to have multiple wives, but we wouldn't push it. We don't push it. It's not expedient, man. If a brother want to do it, hey, that's for you. You're not going off, but hey, it's not expedient, man. You catching hell. We gotta get great at breaking down these scriptures for the days to come.
Yeah, I got you. Like you wanted to about the person for the word, and a lot of the Israelites eventually, because the Lord will put a scope on you niggas, all Israel, all right? You people that boast and your friends, I would agree you guys wear friends and work and shoot. Those are going to stop that, yeah. You don't be demonized, man. Real quick, Zechariah 13, starting verse 4. It shall come to pass in that day, and the prophet shall be ashamed every one of his visions, when he hath prophesied. Neither shall they wear a rough garment to the sea, man. See, so you won't prophesy that you're going to be ashamed that day. You're not going to wear a garment to the sea like you're a real prophet. Verse 5. But he shall say, I am no prophet. I am an husband. For man taught me to keep cattle for my youth. So you're going to go back to being fucking nigga for real. You're going to take a knife. Yeah, you're going to take your fingers. You're going to say, nah, I'm not associating with big Hebrews. Like, you know, it's too much heat. Yeah, you know, it's about those who still so sticky for the name of your own shot. Those are the ones that are not offended in your house shot. All right? It's going to be a time of test coming. The fire is going to reveal, you know, who is really about this thing and not. How do you Israelites have not prepared yourself to escape and to be delivered from the world by escaping through your mind? You know?
I got one just to add to the brother. Hebrews 10:7. Lo says I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me to do thy will, O power. And even though we see it as it is written, it was what? It was in the old. So it's reverbed back in the New Testament. This is of Yahweh Shai, man. So Yahweh Shai say, keep the whole road. What? This whole road is that we're embodying Yahweh Shai. We're embodying every thought, every emotion, every feeling, every action will be displayed in some shape, form, or fashion through a book. 144,000 of them. Come on, man. The Lord said it's written of me. And what was the greatest, what made Yahweh Shai's story so great was the persecution. They was on his ass constantly. Have I become your enemy because I tell you the truth? He did, man. So are we not molded in that same like-minded fashion? So we're in that same fashion as Yahweh Shai. We not be treated as such from that very world that rejected him. We're gonna be rejected in the same manner. But if we hold fast unto which is good and it has been given unto us, hey, we'll find salvation. We'll find deliverance, man. Okay? St. John chapter 13, verse 16, it says, verily, verily, I say unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord.
Yeah, God. Hey, man, look.
Yahweh Shai got people. Some Jacob's gonna get flawed. Some Jacob's gonna get flawed. Yahweh Shai got flawed. The servant is not above his master. What did they do to Peter? They crucified Peter upside down. People's like, nah, I ain't worried about people just like Yahweh Shai. The servant, every single disciple got put to death, except for John the Revelator, man, because he had a purpose. He had to be that great witness, man. But those men died, and they knew it. And they took that up. They took up that same cross, like shit, man. They got to understand the reincarnation. Shit, this is things that death I deal with. Let the Lord show mercy in. Well, hey, let's go forward to it, man. Let's suspend the Lord and put on his wings. That's the precept the brother brought out. That's why they move on high strangers in their day. You can't, hey man, you can't imitate like Tiffany says. You can't imitate this pain, man. Like this trauma that we done been through, you can't imitate. You can't act how I would. You can't act it out, man. You have got to actually have went through those experiences to understand what this man is coming through. That guy's gonna hide his friends in that day because hey, he gonna know all in all, I ain't built like that. I ain't got no hope in that. Like what am I pulling from? Like what is motivating you? I know what's motivating me. This brother, that brother, these brothers on this line, what's gonna keep them motivated? Himself? Nah, we rooted in Yahweh Shai over here. Because we understood Yahweh Shai went through this. I ain't above that. But I also understand too what Yahweh Shai delivered us with. The time of the prophets was dying, that came to me. It's gonna be some hey, we prepared to live, man. We're prepared to live this time. Did Yahweh Shai live? We prepared to live, man. We just gotta go back. We just gotta go through to get to it, man. As the brother would put it, man. Read that Bible, sir. St. John chapter 13, verse 16. Verily, verily, I say unto you, so truly, truly, I say unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. Neither is he that is sent greater than he that sent him. So it is he greater than he that sent him. Yahweh Shai isn't greater than the Father. He came to do what? His Father's will. Yahweh Shai, if we're of that number, who sent us here? Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai. So you think that we're gonna take the path that Yahweh Shai did? Nah, man, it don't work like that. Like Yahweh Shai look like his father, for us to look like Yahweh Shai, you gotta go through it, man. You gonna take on these characteristics. You're gonna take on those features by going through those particular sad trials and tribulations, man. We begin more and more to take on our Father's conferences, take on those places. That's why in that day, we'll be able to stand. Like, I'm just like my dad. I ain't tripping on. You know, I'm just like my dad. I'm cool on it. He got down. He was a rugged man. I'm cool with just being reckless. He was built for this thing. You're going to have confidence in him. That's why that individual, I ain't no prophet, man. Look, man, I'm a husband. I'm a farmer. What you talking about? I plant tomatoes. I don't spiritually cut men. Was that in on that out?
It's on Matthew chapter 10, we start at verse 38. It says, he that taketh not his cross, falleth after me, not worthy of me.
I can be a basketball player, basketball. I can be a soccer player, kick a soccer ball. You can't be a cyclist without a bike. You can't be a pianist without a piano. So, you can't be a follower of Yahweh Shai unless you take up that cross and bear it, man. And the brother do it where it says read that back, Mama Michelle.
It says,
cross and he buried it for Yahushua. And he took it to Yahushua's grave site. He buried that cross, man. That he physically buried the cross. Right there with Yahushua. That's what we have to do, man. We ain't gonna act as if though like we ain't like I ain't got no part of it. It has everything to do with you. So get down there and help your Savior. Get down there and help yourself now. That's what Yahushua, hey man, bear this cross, man. But really you just picking up yours, man. Because without Yahushua picking up that cross and going, hey, taking that journey, man, finishing it, that's what it is. Picking up the cross is finishing the journey. That was the significance of the cross. It was a signal to the end of the journey. Like Apostle Paul was, I can see the palms. He can see the palms. When he picked up that cross to bear, hey, I can see the palms. I'm almost there. Feel me? Hey, this is the last time we gotta pick up this cross, man. Read that one more time about Bishop.
Yeah, it says in Matthew 11 and verse 38, he didn't take the not his cross.
So don't take it. If you slack in those cold seasons, if you make an excuse as to why you can't, for whatever reason, I don't care. It's a plethora of reasons. Hey, you can't be the disciple of Yahweh Shah. You gotta bear the cross, man. You gotta be willing to go through it. According to your lot, man.
Follow it after me. You're not worthy of me.
You're not worthy to call yourself you're not worthy to call yourself a disciple. You're not worthy to call yourself a boxer. If you're not worthy to call yourself a champion if you're not putting in the work for it. You can't do it. Yahweh Shai is saying, if you're gonna call yourself after me, man, prepare your mind, body, and soul to go through the thick of things, you know? Yahweh Shai was the brother had went into now, I wish he was accustomed with grief, man. Acquainted with grief. Acquainted with grief. Hand in hand, everywhere he go, he understands. I gotta get on that cross. Even when he was laughing with brothers, in the most festive of time, I gotta get up on that cross. Was that it on that?
It says, he that finds his life shall lose it.
And we found our life. So, and to these people, hey man, damn, he look good. Man, your life look on. What you mean, you don't earn? What you mean, you don't steal? You don't want to hit this lick? You don't want to backdoor this J? You don't want to look dirty kickback? Wayne nigga. What you mean you wrap your head up, girl? What you mean your husband, your man just cheated on you? I just called him over there with Ashley. 2 cities over. I called him with Ashley. What you mean you ain't gonna leave him? That's the world. Read that fucking jump.
It says, he that finds his life shall lose it.
Yeah, these people think you are to lose up. You lost your life when you decided to do right. You see, they gonna make fun of you, girl. You stupid. I would never. All because you holding it down. You holding it down with a man of the Lord. Hey, you moving this way, you doing this time. You feel me? You holding it down in the world calling you stupid. But look, hey, you marching ever so close to that crown of glory. And all you gotta do is be called stupid. I'm actually gonna have to endure some shit. We stand in the cold just to get to the end of the road to that, hey, you might face a guillotine. You stood out for 20 winters to end that guillotine. For you to receive glory. I'm cool with that, man.
It says, and he that loses his life for my sake shall find it.
Yeah, and we lost our life in the world to find life in Yahweh Shah because that's the end all be all. Because when the fashion of this way, this world is passing away before our eyes. That's why everything sucks. So, when all hell is hit the fan, shit is hit the fan, it ain't no more. I got a trip to Cabo. You just booked your trip last night, and you know when you wake up tomorrow, I'm never going to Cabo. I'm never going to see Venice, Italy. I'm never going to see Africa. Because what? The monetary system is down. Planes are falling out of the sky. Your auntie, your husband just got shot in the face. Read that?
It says, again, he that finds his life shall lose it, and he that loses his life for my sake shall find
All
it.
of these things are going on. I found life. Now I can smile. I know without a shadow of a doubt. I'm living. Now you afraid. I did what I was supposed to do those 30 winters. Those 30 summers, those 30 winters, those 30 springs, those 30 falls. I endured all of that to get to this place that the Lord has saved me, man. That I can have confidence in this moment. That Jacob's trouble, the Lord's with me. Or at least he should. That's even a confident thought. Yeah, maybe the Lord is with me. I think about that. I could have did better. I could have tried harder, but Lord's will. You will chalk it up. Lord's will, not Lord you with me. But you still moving towards that righteousness, just like Job. Though he slay me, yet will I maintain my ways before him. That's the spirit we gotta have, man. And it can't be, I can't fake this spirit for this brother to agree with me, or for this woman to that brother in the spirit. No, I gotta be in this spirit for me. Because I'm gonna be in that moment. This brother got his moment. I'm gonna have my moment. My confidence is mine and his gonna be his. Where your confidence gonna be at, man? But ours is gonna be in the Lord. If you're doing the things that you're supposed to be doing, you gotta be working. And that's what we're getting it in.
Got it? Galatians 6:4. Let every man prove his own work. Then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone.
Every man prove his own work. You want me to tell who proved his own work? Floyd. You want me to tell you a nigga that didn't prove his own work? Adrian Brown. Classic tales, man. Let every man prove his own work. Read that back.
Well, let every man prove his own work. Then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone,
Then
and not in another.
Yeah, then you rejoice like that. I did it. Boy, it wasn't no joint venture. Right on being 80% of the work. Nah. No, do your own work. So when this emphasis is finished, I did it. Man, I really can, but you gonna understand the Lord gave you the spirit, the Lord gave you the wisdom, the Lord gave you the mind to put everything in its proper perspective, in its proper parameter to get this emphasis. Now you can be confident in your work, knowing that the Lord worked with you, the Lord walked with you in this creation, man, in this work. That's how it works. That's how this thing goes, man. That's how you build confidence in this walk of life, man. How else we walk more confidence in it the older we get. I can't fight like I did it. But for some reason I don't feel the threat of violence like I did at 20. And I was better suited for it then. See? That's the strength of the Lord. That's how the Lord gets down, man. You read that, Bubba?
Yeah, from the top.
From the top. Yep.
Galatians 6:4. But let every man prove his own work. Then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone, and not in another.
Not in another. So it ain't gonna be a word of somebody else getting credit. You know you alone. I'm getting credit. It ain't gonna be you and you alone.
Every man shall bear his own burden.
Every man should bear his own burden. Yeah, but guess what? Every man, the scripture tells us that if a man don't work, he don't work. He don't eat. So he's bearing his own burden in that. In this walk, every man has to bear his own burden because eventually you're gonna get so strong that you can bear your own burden. You'll be able to take on the other one's burden. Because it's always going to be a new Jake coming in. You're going to have to build him up. But you got to be built up to a degree, man. You got to have confidence. You got to have enough confidence for him and you. But confidence for yourself nonetheless, man. And that confidence got to be in your shot. Because what Floyd doing is just because Adrian Brown and Floyd are training in the same gym don't mean they go get the same results. That's what that scripture is going into. It's simple. Is it any more on that?
I got a point. Back up. Scripture speaks about being built up in your house shop. When you become stable, man, you have to pretty much stand on your own, man. You're not riding the coattails of another. Everybody got an answer to your house shop. You don't say, what did you do for me, man? You can't say, well, I was following this guy, he was doing work, so I'm riding behind him, so I expect to be saved also. No. You got your own life. Everybody got their own life, man. Because they got to prove their own work to your house by your own self.
That's where the field comes in. And that's what motivates us to come out here and do what we do. Because we know we're going to be held accountable to our own actions, man. We can't hold on to another man's coattail and expect salvation. A lot of people are going to follow short of that because they fear going out. They can teach, right? But they didn't go out. But they were friends with prophets.
Just back, that's what you were saying, huh? So like, this is Philippians chapter 2, verse 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed me, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence.
Yeah, but how? So like a kid do that. He'll play in your face. But a man, whether you live or not, he gonna do what he does. Like, now I'm saying like it's more behind the scene. Like what's more behind the scene? It's gonna show forth, you know, in front of the eyes of everyone. You know, behind the scene, that's what really counts. That shows you're sincere because now you ain't trying to put on for man. You gotta remember the angel watching everybody, man. Also behind the scenes, what you doing? Like, are you really trying to attain except your house shot, or you just fucking off? Trying to put on the front for us on the weekend, or doing these videos, man. Behind the scenes, you still commit adultery, worship idols, or whatever the fuck you doing. You don't think nobody sees you because man don't see you. The angels watching, man.
So like I say, y'all, be not hearers of the word, but but doers of the word. Again, and off on that, it says, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling.
Yeah, so I can't blame Apostle to hard. He the reason I do. Like, nah. I gave the word to you the same way. Why didn't you go out and do the work? You can't blame, well, that brother car broke there. Well, you had 2 feet. It's no excuse, man. It's no excuse. Read that back, Papa Bashar.
Philippians chapter 2, verse 12, wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling.
With fear and trembling, what the brother said, what you do behind the scenes is what matters the most. We saw what went on behind the scenes, what goes on behind the scenes with IUIC, ISUPK. We see the evidence in the work that, yo, man, you ain't really doing it like that. We would see more bruises on the punching bag than what we see. You know, we would see more tear, we would see more wear and tear on your sword, more wear and tear on your glove. You know? Because you're actually doing it. You putting things to use, you putting in work, man. Read that one more time, just to read. Then I'll bring you can bring that out.
Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling.
At the end of the day, you got to get in that ring with your house. I got to get in the ring for me. This brother got to get in the ring for himself. We all got to go before that judgment seat in your house. We got to answer for our own doings, our own work, whether they be good or whether they be evil. I can't hide behind this brother. He can't hide behind me. The house shot sees all things, man. So that's the spirit that you gotta take with you. It's like a child. I always used to hear my grandma always say, you know, babies can see angels. But it's kind of thoughtful to true to a degree in the serious here. Kids always, if you teach them about the Lord early, they think everything they do is being seen by the angel. But if you move in that spirit of a childlike mind, the angel sees you. The angel sees you. The angel sees you. You'll move more right, man. That's that fear and trembling. I put up my lessons for me because that pleases the Lord, man. You putting up lessons because you're afraid of this guy getting on you. You put up those lessons for this woman so she won't think less of it. Nah, that ain't how it works, man. We're doing this for our own salvation, man. At the end of the day. This is we come together like the Justice League, man. We come together, hey, stand up, hey, stand up. That's what it is, man. We go out and do things together, but at the end of the day, this brother gotta go back to Metropolis, this brother gotta go back to Coolville, this brother gotta go back to Wakanda, wherever, so on and so forth, man. But we gotta work out our own salvation with fear and trembling, because we all have to answer before the Most High. And that's gonna ultimately culminate in at the people Jacob's trouble, man.
then shall it be known, man. But you can bring out what you read up.
It's the book of St. John, chapter 10, and verse 11. It says, I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. But he that is a hireling and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming, and leaveth the sheep, and fleeth, and the wolf catcheth them. On down even to the apostles, right? All right, you see. Man, like Brother Speaker point earlier, tuck their fingers, man. They're gonna scatter. They're gonna what you talking about, you know, and you seeing it now.
Yeah.
You know, through the breakdowns, man.
Yeah. They scattering,
You know, that's it, man. They're scattering, man. Cause look, we getting closer to time, and they can feel the heat coming, man. You see? They continue.
They say you got cats, with Trump, so-called.
Yeah.
I think the guy from Chicago, what's his name? Really Hebrew? He's supposed to be meeting with Trump, bro. Like damn. The Lord is he revealing the motives of a lot of these fucking Israelites out here that sold out. They got the bags, riding these Hellcats, big houses. They living a good life right now. But behind the scenes, them niggas fucking signed a deal with Esau. And which they really don't care about the sheep, man. They leading to they leading to slaughter.
Hey, about me, you know, ain't no telling how the conversation go. They might be pointing fingers, man. Look, yeah, these the guys who you really want. You know what I mean? Look at their doctrine. You know what I mean? You know? You gotta.
That way, you know, how got press on about the mark of the beast too. You know, but that's a form of them scattering you not teach you the truth about what the mark of the beast is. They're gonna lead you to take it.
That's it. It says, seeth the wolf coming, and leaveth the sheep, and fleeth, and the wolf catcheth them, and scattereth the sheep. It says, the hireling fleeth, because he is a hireling, and careth not for the sheep.
That's what happens, man. That's what you got going on now. You got a lot of good companies in Israel that's hiring. And these hirelings are coming with particular personas, particular like mantras, whatever. And they're scattering the sheep. Because really, those sheep that are being scattered, they're not of Yahweh Shem. You see? So they get scattered through wayward doctrines or whatever, just to be what? Led to the slaughter. In the end. Because the good shepherd is what? He watching after the sheep, he corralling, he making sure every time a false breakdown comes down, the apostles and the elders are there to give us the correct understanding that what? That we'll what? We'll stay in the flock, we'll stay in the fold, and what? We won't get caught in that slaughter. We won't be scattered as those other sheep, man. But only if I find it deplorable, distasteful for certain jakes, where as the apostles and the elders are corralling, you buck up a bucking ass sheep, man. A sheep with sharp teeth ass niggas, man. Sick. And then what? Those sheep, those bucking ass sheep, they cause other ones to scatter. That's the whole point. You gotta have a good shepherd. He'll hit that motherfucker. If you ever watch sheep get corralled, bah, he'll hit that motherfucker. Hey, call the dog over there, get him in. Hey, that's what Apostle Paul do when he be putting out certain decrees and edicts amongst us. It's the cause to keep you corralled that you don't what? You don't be taken by the wolf, man. It's simple. Certain things it may seem like, man, that seems kind of, you know, it seems. Yeah, it seems, Jake would call it petty, but it's not petty. That's to keep Jake corralled in, that we don't get caught by the wolf, man. We don't get caught up in the prey of things. It's simple. Yeah.
Verse 14, I am the good shepherd, and know my sheep, and am known of mine. And they even going with the doctrine, man. You know, these other characters, they might throw certain stumbling blocks out there. In your spirit, you're gonna feel as though, nah, that ain't it. You know what I mean? The MOTV white women, nah, that ain't it. You know what I mean? It's sin. That ain't it. You know, you're gonna feel it within your spirit, man. Why? Because what? You belong unto Yahweh Shai, man.
You have some?
Yep, in verse 15, as the Father knoweth me, even so know I the Father, and I lay down my life for the sheep.
And that's what a good hireling does. I mean, that's what a good shepherd does, man. As Yahweh Shai, he laid his life down for his sheep. Just as we supposed to do for the brethren. Every brother is considered a sheep. Brother will do the same for me. So what? We reprove one another, we correct one another, we encourage one another, we invoke one another to what? To continue to keep the faith, man, to push the correct doctrine that what? Our nation may be gathered, the elect may be gathered, scratch the nation, that the elect may be gathered, and that we can get the hell out of here, man. Ain't that damn hard. You got it out.
It says, verse 16, and other sheep I have which are not of this fold.
Yeah, that's going. You can finish that off because that's going over to Yahweh Shai coming over here to the Americas because he had to get a breakdown to the Northern Kingdom, man. All right, you got it.
Them also I must bring, and they shall hear my voice, and there shall be one fold, one shepherd.
One fold, one shepherd. That's why we had to come back together here in America under this captivity of Esau, because this is the second time that the entire nation has been oppressed together. Because when you go into the Babylonian Empire, that was just the southern kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi that was being oppressed. When we go into the Assyrian Empire, the Assyrian Empire, that was the northern kingdom going into captivity. And after they left the Assyrian captivity, they jumped on boats and hooked it over here, man. And then came over here and went off for a time until the Lord brought judgment over to them, man, by way of a leprous individual. A strange man with a strange language, man. But was that it on that? Because I think the brother has something. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you got it. Got it.
It's 1 Corinthians 14 and verse 8. It's like in verse 7. It says, and even things without light give a sound with the pipe of harp, except they give a distinction in the sound. How should it be known with his pipe of harp? Yeah, and the apostles, like the brother was going into, these hardens, they'll come out giving a breakdown, but the apostles come out behind them and get a correct doctrine, giving the distinctions in the sound, man. It says, for if the trumpet give an uncertain sound, who shall prepare himself to the battle? And that's ultimately, the apostles and how much outside dealing with them to prepare our minds for the battle, but things is ultimately ahead, man. And if you're not getting the correct doctrine, you're not prepared for the battle. So when certain things start to take place, because Esau gonna play on your bodily condition. So when certain things start to take place and certain shit start to get presented, and you don't know what it is, you're gonna fall into that trap, man. Because you wasn't prepared for the battle, listening to feast day trumpets rather than warning trumpets.
You can bring up what you had,
God, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 56 and verse 10. His watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant.
Yeah, so all of these watchmen are blind, man. That's from TV Snake to Zaria, I don't even like to say to Zaria, General Yohan. These are blind dogs, man. The blind watchmen, man. All right, all of these Johnny-come-lately Israelites that just popped up in the last 5 years, all of them are blind, man. Because of a real individual that's coming up in this thing, he's in order right now, man. He ain't popped up as no new leader. Ain't no new leaders popping up right now, man. These guys have been here and been here for a minute. So if you see a prominent man pop up, hey, he's being groomed, like the stars that you see on TV, like Bruno Mars. He a big time celebrity now, but the nigga was being groomed at 5 or 6, just like Chloe and Haley and all those. Same, ain't no difference over here. We being groomed. So when brothers take those next steps and stuff, hey, it's evident that these are the leaders because the Lord has been grooming. But these guys, these Johnny come lately, these blind watchmen, man, these hirelings, and these new Johnny come ladies, hey, it's Johnny come ladies following Johnny come ladies. The blind is leading the blind, man. That's what makes this thing so beautiful. That the truth is even getting harder. The truth is the easiest to get right now, but it's the hardest to access right now. At the same time, because you don't know which way to go, because you got all these blind leaders. Yep.
They are all dumb dogs.
What's a dumb dog, man? A dog with no voice, man. What good is him? What good is him? You get it?
They cannot bark. Sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber.
Yeah, and that's what these Johnny come lately and these remixed Israelites, the IUIC, these new breakdowns. That's what they do. Read that back.
It says, Isaiah 56:10, his watchmen are blind, they are all ignorant, they are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark, sleeping, lying down.
Lying down. Read finish off.
Loving to slumber.
Loving to slumber. That was the part I wanted to get to. They're lulling you people to sleep, man. You're waking up to the fact that you're an Israelite, but he's lulling you back to sleep, even in that waking up. Because, hey, you can have the American dream. You don't have to call on a name. You can still say Jesus. You can still say Christ. You can have a Hebrew name. Make sure you wear your fringe. He's lulling you back to sleep. He wants you. He got you on the shuck. He got you on the look at me Instagram vibe with the make sure you wear your fringes. Let these folks know you pushing out a positive vibe. But really, you making yourself a target. A good watchman wouldn't tell you to do that. A good leader wouldn't tell you to do that. Because we know that what? Satan goeth up and down as a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. A princess is a dead giveaway. And homeless is thugs. Like even at camp, it's cool to see the name of Yahweh shine on our garments and stuff, but hey, as we move forward, man, having these big old Yahweh shines on your shirt, you're gonna make yourself a target, man. I don't even do it because you got too many bug outs out here, these Johnny come latelys that's gonna throw on these shirts and then they're gonna go spray something. Now you're associated with it. I'm not even doing it. I'm gonna look like an Israelite on Saturday. Because a good watchman taught me that. When you go down range, man, when you go into these other countries, the first thing you do, you better get out of that uniform. You gotta blend in. A good watchman knows that. A good soldier knows that. If you're really trying to get the lay of the land, really understand, you don't put on a moniker that causes you to stand out. Your actions causes you to stand. The way we move is enough. Why should I put on a uniform for it? My speech is gonna betray me like it did me. I ain't gotta put on the clothes. My speech is gonna betray me. My denying of certain things is gonna betray me. You a Muslim? No pork. Oh no, I ain't no Muslim. No, he must be Israelite. You see? they gonna keep you out. Your actions gonna be indicative of who you are. Read that.
It says Isaiah 56:10, his watchmen are blind. Oh, should I read the NLT?
Yeah, read the NLT.
This is Isaiah 56:10 in the NLT. For the leaders of my people, the Lord's watchmen, his shepherds, are blind and ignorant.
Blind and ignorant, so they stupid. What is it? Stupid is to have the knowledge. They're ignorant is to not have it. So the Lord blinded them, man. They don't even have it, but they profess to. And you believe. That's blind leading blind. You got it?
They are like silent watchdogs that give no warning when danger comes.
And have they given you any warning? They told you can have the American dream here. We're gonna buy up such and such amount of acres in land in Atlanta, Georgia. We're gonna build a Hebrew Israelite community. And we're gonna thrive. It's gonna be called the Promised Land. Come on.
They love to lie around, sleeping and dreaming.
Sleeping and dreaming. They causing you to dream of the kingdom here in America. They're making you think that you can have the kingdom through an American dream, man. Ain't that what you got Sakari doing rap video? So you can be a world-class rapper and still be a man of the Lord. Come on, man. You gotta make this stuff make sense, man. And only the scriptures make life make sense at this point, man. You trying to figure it out for yourself, it just leads to more confusion. And that's what you got now. Blind people, blind, dumb watchmen, leading blind, dumb individuals. Crazy.
Like greedy dogs, they are never satisfied.
Greedy. And that's a part of them lulling you to sleep because they get paid, they're incentivized to put you to sleep, man. Why else is it why else are they pushing a black Hebrew Israelite community in the South, man, buying up land? They need donations, first and foremost. They're gonna put themselves in a position. After they get in the position, they'll put you in the position. But Esau put them in a position to lure you to sleep. He gave them money to tell you, hey man, you can have the American dream. Esau paid him off. Filthy Lucas said, that's a greedy dog, man. He can't have enough. The thing about a greedy dog, he gonna eat your bowl and he gonna eat your bowl, he gonna eat his bowl and your bowl. That's a greedy dog. And that's what you're being led by. Yeah.
They are ignorant shepherds, all following their own path and intent on personal gain.
So, read that in.
They are all ignorant shepherds, all following their own path.
So, what do we know Sakari to be? These niggas righteous, they want to be the entertainers. They want to be the entertainers of business. We can see IUIC, they want to be they want to be like the upper echelon of the police patrol and to be the high society of Israel. That's how they carry themselves. And we're supposed to be the scoundrel and the scum and the comedy of Israel. You see, every man on his own path. That's what you don't want to be like. Yeah. Was that it on that? Yeah, you just read it back through.
Like greedy, it is Isaiah 56:11. Like greedy dogs, they are never satisfied. They are ignorant shepherds, all following their own path and intent on personal gain.
What's Ben Carson? What's that dude name? The little guy that was going through, he was the metaphysical guy, and then he got cut by Israelite, and all of a sudden now the other guy that was it was Carson. Is his name Ben Carson? It's Carson. Whatever his name is, read that info.
And following their own path and intent on personal gain.
Intent on personal, it says following their own path and intent on their personal gain. You have so many guys that have came on to the scene of lately that have stole from the Israelites and created their own path just to see the Lord blow it up in it. Everybody that keeps stealing, that's stealing from the Lord right about now, is they running into dead walls. Lord, putting these dudes to death, man. That's the end. That's gonna be the end all be all for all of these false teachers that are teaching for filthy lucre's sake and teaching for their own intent according to their own will, man. Because we know Nate wants to be a king. Cardinal, that ain't their path. They don't want to be king. They want to be seen as tough guys and entertainers. They want to be the niggas that's walking down the hallway, gapping up everybody. So IUIC want to be the niggas that get out of the way. Secret Service type, you know. Those we just want to be regular takers, you know. Every man following his own path. But that's how their leaders are set up, man. Because our apostle, he's following the path. It isn't, Lord willing, and we believe it to be so. It isn't greed, it isn't for filthy lucre's sake. It's through sincerity, and it's out of pure fear. These are the rudiments, these are the sentiments that he conveyed unto us that we should have within ourselves, right? Because Yahweh Shah showed these things, right?
Like I say, That's something to consider. The fact that, the apostles, they never got too proud and high-minded. When they sent back, that, the ones that came upon them to do all the work, they still going out every weekend, doing the same thing. It sets forth an example to follow. But you see Nate sitting back, he only come out special occasion. If you're going overseas or some shit like that, putting on,
See, Apostle Tahar is really in the, like what the brother said 2 months ago. He's just like Paul, man. He deal in hope. See, we really pushing out hope out here, man. Because when we put up these epistles, we put out these lessons, man, we pushing out hope. Whether it be, hey, if we giving a breakdown, we pushing out the hope of the destruction of Babylon. That is hope. The destruction of Babylon is the hope for what? The rising of Israel. So all we do is push hope. But, did you have something? You got it.
I made it. That goes back to that good shepherd too, that put his life on the line for his sheep. I said the apostles, they are the head of the age, but he's still out there sacrificing his life for the sheep.
Yep.
And that just proves that he's a good shepherd. That versus Nate, nigga only come out on special occasions. Right?
God.
But if I may, this is Ezekiel 14 to verse 9, and it says, and if the prophet be deceived when he has spoken a thing, I, the Lord, have deceived that prophet. And I will stretch out my hand upon him and will destroy him from the midst of my people Israel. Now we all know the scripture say, deceive our ears, man. So ultimately, it's the Lord that has set up this prophet, man. All right, to put a stumbling block amongst the wicked, man. Continue, it says, and they shall bear the punishment of their iniquity. The punishment of the prophet shall be even as the punishment of him that seeketh unto him. So yeah, those who basically seeketh unto this false prophet, they're going to receive that punishment as the false prophet as well, man. That's why a lot of these, like the brother spoke earlier, the trumpet is being blown, but none have gone ready to make themselves ready for the battle. That Ezekiel 7:14, a lot of these niggas ain't basically preparing themselves for these times that we're coming into, man. All right, they basically dancing into that what is that uncertain sound, that they feel like this is a rejoicing period, man. No, man, we're finna go into some very, very horrific times, man. And the only way you can get prepared for these times is gonna start by the way of your mind, man. All right, like you spoke about faith and hope. Okay, that's what's gonna deliver you from these times, man. But a nigga can't get that because also what? A stumbling block has been laid for him not to get it, man.
I got one for you because you was going into the teaching. I'll go into it. This is Isaiah 30 and 20. It says, though the Lord gave you adversity for food and suffering for drink, he will still be with you to teach you, and you will see your teacher with your own eyes. Because as the brother's going into your teacher, he went through a couple of things. He knows you. Put it this way, the experiences of your teacher, he gonna make sure that you know his experience. He gonna make sure that those experiences will talk to you and you can grow thereby. That's how a father does his son. I can't teach my son something I didn't understand, something I don't know. No, I learned adversity. I took it to food, as the scripture says. So I can teach you how to get through adversity. And Apostle Tahar and them been through adversity, so they can teach you how to get through adversity. They've been through affliction. So that I got recipes, I got ointments, I got little things or whatever. To what? To help you through these ailments, these afflictions that you're gonna face in this time, in this walk, man. That's why the scriptures say that thy teacher shall not be pushed into a corner. Because these very things that you're going through, that you suffer, hey, I got a teacher for that. And he gonna be proud with his chest up. He gonna let you know, hey, I got something for you. When was the last time that ISUPK or GOCC, IUIC had something for you to heal you? They didn't. I'll read this back again, man.
They told the congregation to take the jab. I think like 20-some people died from this shit. See? There's some instructions like that, man. What y'all apostles, they always say, don't take the jab, don't take the mark.
Yep. You want me to tell you the apostles and the elders told us to do the exact thing they were going to do? I'm not taking it. So, I can't tell you what to do, brother. If you've been learning from me, hopefully you continue to learn from me. I'm not taking it. So, but do as you will. He didn't give out a decree. Hey, man, you've been following, you've been trusting, as we've been trusting in Yahweh Shah the same way. What? We moved as our teacher, man. So when Nate told his congregation, hey man, it's cool to take it. What did he do? He led them to the slaughter. That was a part fake. Really, he pulled the move that Esau wanted Eleazar to do, man. With the pork and the chicken, had a clean meat behind the pork or whatever, act like you eat the pork. That's what Nate pulled. Nate pulled something like that, man. To that. But I would say generally how to like brother women, the same shit.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, this is First Peter. Yeah, First Peter chapter 1 and verse 13. It says, wherefore gird up the loins of your mind, be sober, and hope to the end for the grace that is brought unto you at the revelation of Yahweh Shah Mashiach. Pretty much, gird up the loins of your mind, ultimately is truth, man. Because this is the thing that's gonna hold you up. When some of these events start to take place in the earth, it's gonna shake your faith, hoping in the mercy of Yahweh Shah. But ultimately, the brother's going into, man. You know, if you following these leaders and shit, and they ain't sincerely following Yahweh Shah, they gonna lead you to the slaughter, man. They gonna ultimately lead you in the trust of your enemy. And you gonna start doing things that they say other than what the scriptures say, man.
This is Matthew chapter 15, starting verse 12. Then came his disciples and said unto him, knowest thou that the Pharisees were offended after they heard this saying? But he answered and said, every plant which my heavenly Father has not planted shall be rooted up. Let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind. And if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into a ditch.
Thus says the Lord, man. That's well plainly said, man. You know, both of them gonna fall into a ditch. Right? We got that Ezekiel, you know, that 9 to 14. You know, that one who seeketh unto the prophet, he's gonna receive the same judgment as that prophet, man. You know, and the Lord said, one more time, read verse 13 again.
But he answered and said, every plant which my heavenly Father have not planted shall be rooted up.
Now, if I make these wicked damn prophets, all that they have established, you know, is going to be rooted up, man. That huge congregations, you know, because guess what? It's not of the heavenly Father, man. All right? Because what? They're not coming with the testimony of Yahweh Shah, man. So guess what? The Lord is going to root all that shit up, man.
Let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind.
So yeah, hey, let them alone, man. They be blind leaders of the blind. Hey, what is that Revelation? He that is just, let him be just. You know? Hey, to hell with them. If a nigga ain't get it, we moving on, man. All right? They be blind leaders of the blind, man. You got it, huh?
And if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into a ditch.
That's it. And that's going to be their fate, man. They're both going to fall into a ditch, man. So, yo, to all you people that want to come up against the man of great millstone, especially with the apostles, man, to hell with you, man. You know, you going to fall into a ditch right along with your leaders, man.
I got one really quick. This is Jeremiah 16 to 19. O Yahweh, my strength and my fortress and my refuge in the day of affliction, the Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth and shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies, vanities, and things wherein there is no profit.
And that's what's coming, man. Like, hey, that's speaking of the physical Gentile and the spiritual Gentile, man. They're both going. This is a manifold precept. Both of them are going to say, because it's going to be Israelites in foreign lands even after the destruction, man. They're gonna have to come and grow to understand the ways, man. All right. It says, surely our fathers have inherited lies. What lies did you inherit? You inherited lies that that you can have the American dream in Babylon. You inherited the lie that the Lord was coming back to save everybody. You inherited the lie that the individuals that are over there in the land of Israel right now is God's chosen people. These are the lies that you inherit. But when you see these missiles get shot up, when you seeing it get put right over there in that so-called promised land, in the land of God's people, then you'll know, damn, we ain't hearing the lies. Like, wherein there was no profit, man. There was no good. It did us no good to learn of these lies, to learn of these false breakdowns, to follow after these false gods.
That's the beautiful thing about prophecy. Prophecy pretty much kills off darkness. Your ideologies and what you think, what you expect going to happen, pertain to the future. But if it's not lined up with the testimony of Howard Shah, then you're going to find out at the end of the day that what you inherited was a lie. That's when it equates to the great regret. You know, when you see the loot line, the famine, and before the famine, you know, we probably something about evil. So when these things take place, what are you going to do, man? You've not rooted yourself in your Howard Shah. Then you're going to think it back upon the prophets. You know, then sure they know that prophet was upon them.
I read it in the NLT passage, Jeremiah 16:19. Lord, you are my strength and fortress, my refuge in the day of trouble. Nations from around the world will come to you and say, our ancestors left us a foolish heritage, for they worship worthless idols.
But just even going into, like you speaking on spiritual Gentiles, man. They trusted on Big Mama and shit, you know. But knowing that everything that she done taught you, that's it. That's the spirit, man. Everything that, you know what I mean, your ancestors done taught you, man, that nigga was a fucking lie, man. You know, it was bullshit. It was to hell with that, man. You know, when you got the men up here to tell you the truth, man, to give you the true characteristics of the Lord, man, and how to return back unto him. That's why she would say, oh, happy are we, man. You know, because we have received the truth, man. All right, we found the way back to return to the Lord and to receive that salvation, man.
Yeah, really that was pretty much the point, but I'll read through. Oh, yeah. It says, shall a man make gods unto himself, and they are no gods?
That's what Jake do, man. Like, for example, we just had a recent event with the steel chair and shit down at Montgomery. You know what I mean? Nigga made a god to himself. Now you going to Walmart, you know what I mean, buying all the goddamn chairs and shit, you know? That's Jake, though, man.
It says, therefore, behold, I will this once cause them to know. I will cause them to know my hand and my might, and they shall know that my name is the Most High Yahweh.
That's it, and that's what the Lord gonna do. He's gonna get ready to show himself, man. All right, his only begotten Son, man. And hey, it's gonna be by the way of prophecy, man. See, because what? That's the spirit of Yahweh Shai, man. You know, you gonna feel Yahweh Shai before you actually see him, man. See, and then you gonna know. You gonna know. What is that? Ezekiel 33 and 33. Then they know that a prophet was among them. That main prophet is Yahweh Shai, but it's gonna go on down through the vessel of his men, man. You know, because they're coming with the doctrine of Yahweh Shai to let you know to fear him, man. But it's gonna be too late then, man. What you got? Yahweh Shai, real quick.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 9, and verse 26. Egypt and Judah and Edom. This is Jeremiah chapter 9 and verse 25. Behold, the days come that I will punish all them which are circumcised with the uncircumcised.
Yeah, and that's what the Lord's going to get ready to do, man. Those of you who are joined hand in hand unto the wicked, the Lord is going to get ready to punish you all, man. You got it.
Come. Egypt and Judah and Edom and the children of Ammon and Moab and all these, and all that are in the utmost corner that dwell in the wilderness, for all these nations are uncircumcised, and all the house of Israel are uncircumcised in the heart.
And if our nation, not only is Jacob scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, but even here in the land of confusion, man. All All right, this that boiling pot. It got all those nations, even the tribes here in Babylon the Great, man. All right, and the Lord's going to get ready to punish them, man, because Jacob has joined them to the ways of these heathen nations, man. All right.
Real quick. Judges 10 and start with 13. It says, yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods. Before I would have left you no more. Go and cry to the gods which you have chosen, and that death is left to you in the town of your Jesus Christ spoke about grandma, you know, they embrace that, dominate the minds of our people. When Revelation 1 and 14 comes out, going to the actual description about Louis Howard, you people like to reject it. A lot of you reject it because you had this description. Some of the elders went into a video with Jacob on stage. He was saying like, God is not deep, not so-called black man and all that. You know, some of the Hebrews like, but the scripture clearly goes to the description of the color of our Louis Howard shot. His attributes. It goes far beyond color, but that's just an indicator of who our Lord is. But you still gravitate and hold on to the image of the so-called white man. All right? Well, now, the Lord is saying, hey, call upon the gods in which you have chosen. When the time when trouble comes, hey, let Jesus Christ deliver your ass out of trouble, man. But he damn sure ain't warning you about the nukes, the famine, the pestilence. See? None of that. Only Yahweh by Shemon Shai, the testimony of Yahweh Shai, gets you ready for these things that come up on the earth. All right? Which is a so-called black man, according to the scripture. He's coming to save the Israelites. They won't be elect. See?
That's
It's going to be a time of heavy disappointment for you niggas out there. But you got nothing.
yeah, real quick.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 66 and verse 4. I also will choose their delusion and will bring their fears upon them. Because when I called, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear me. But they did evil before my eyes and chose that in which I delighted not.
Yeah, so basically everything that you trust into, the Lord is going to lead you up to that, man. All right, because look, he called, you didn't hear, he spake, you didn't want to listen, he turned his shoulder, man. All right, so it's going to be on you in that day, man. And for that, Lord will be kept, you know, from sin peril, man. All right, we're going to get it off with that, man. Lord willing, this is edifying. We're going to get it off by giving our praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh.
Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Kakagash.
The ones from here, elders and apostles, the great millstone, who want to teach well. Until next time, we'd like to say, Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.